Hi, my name is Ashley Chair, and I'm the founder and CEO of ShareLove.Fund. Today we are doing our prenatal teacher training, RPYT, Registered Prenatal Yoga Teacher Training, accredited by Yoga Alliance, and we're doing a 12-week series, Pregnant and Powerful. So we've seen two videos, week 13 and 14, and in week 13 and 14 we did the modification for Revolve Triangle so that we can get all the benefits of a regular yoga class even if you're pregnant, but you'll know how to modify and be safe. So in a regular yoga class, if there's Revolve Triangle or anything that's a torque or a twist, you can modify with triangle. We talked about modifying sort of like with a straight-legged lunge, and then we also discussed pyramid pose in week 14 with our head on our knee. And this week, in week 15, we are going to discuss Warrior One, the ultimate power pose. And in doing this, as part of the prenatal training, we're gonna really think about being pregnant and powerful. So I'm just gonna go over the structure of the class a little bit while I invite you to come to easy seat. So please take a comfortable seated position. So there is a method to our madness, and this is how it is. So this program was designed for incarcerated women. Incarcerated women have time on their hands, which is not like our YouTube audience. And incarcerated women also face mental health risks. You can imagine if you were living in confinement, even the animals in the zoo living in confinement, there's certain repercussions of that on mental health. So by having a 52-week series and the course taking a year, not only did that render really good teachers who were solid in their fundamentals, but it also mentally enabled our incarcerated women to pace themselves and sort of make use of the time that they have on their hands. For busy people who are juggling many different things because they're not incarcerated, not incarcerated people need to pay bills, need to make meals. Daily life is challenging and keeps us really busy. For people living in freedom, we are still doing our 52 lesson plans, but we're recording it on demand, and folks can make that like 52 days or do a morning routine and a night routine and take this course in a month, or what you do to make it most meaningful for you, that's really up to you. Some people learn better from the manual, some people learn better from videos. The way our program works is that for somebody who cannot read or doesn't want to read, they could literally just watch these 52 videos and they would know everything they need to know. It took us a very long time to get accredited with Yoga Alliance. I was adamant that we were not going to have any tests or quizzes, that we are designed so that anybody who goes through our motions can earn a yoga degree, whether they are in a wheelchair or not. They will know the fundamentals because we teach through repetition. So if this course feels repetitive, it's because it is. Anyway, so let's take a deep breath and stretch so we're being productive while I'm explaining the curriculum to you. So 52 weeks is broken down like this. 4 times 12 equals 48. That gives us 4 extra classes to make 52. So this is broken up into 12 week series, So the first class, the first 12-week series was an introduction, and we learned the Sun Salutation. We learned that yoga can be for everyone, and we learned some other poses that could go into our Sun Salutation, and we called our Sun Salutation maybe our chicken dish or our salad, and the other poses we learned that could be incorporated into our Sun Salutation could be sort of like the tomatoes or the grape seeds or the avocado to decorate the salad. The second 12 weeks, and then week 12 was a review week. The second 12 weeks is going to be focused on poses that make us feel powerful. And we're going to think about the theme, pregnant and powerful. Whether you are pregnant and you want to feel powerful, or whether you're not pregnant and you are going to be a prenatal yoga teacher, why not have your clients feel powerful? We have the pleasure of coaching many professional athletes. Yoga is a great cross-training exercise because it really evens out the unevenness of the body. We have professional tennis players, and that is a very one-sided sport, especially with the foot they step with. And so we can really work that other side, because by building strength in both sides, it helps with their agility. Also the squats and getting up fast, the core strength, chair pose, being light on their feet. We've had professional athletes, one in particular maintain her title as #1 world champion while pregnant, and that's really what inspired us to create this Pregnant and Powerful series. So these next weeks 13 to 22 will be focused on pregnant and powerful. Week 13 to 21, you will learn 9 new poses. We'll always learn only 9 new poses until the 10th week where we review. So review weeks are week 2, or you could think of them as sequencing weeks. So week 2, we did the sequence of the Sun Salutation. Week 12, we'll do the sequence together, but basically it was the Sun Salutation with about 5 additional poses. And then week 22, we're going to do 2 sets of Sun Salutations. We'll do the Sun Salutation with the additional poses that we learned in the first 12 weeks, and we'll do the Sun Salutation with the poses we learned the second 12 weeks. I know it's a lot of information, so I'm just going to tell you what you're going to get at the end. And we can inhale and breathe up and stretch. So at the end, this is what will be in your tool belt without even thinking about it, because we've repeated it so many times. If you watch all the 52 videos, at the end, you will have a go-to warm-up. Maybe it's the best warm-up, maybe it's the worst warm-up, but it's going to be a warm-up we've repeated so many times that you are going to be able to teach it with eyes closed, okay? And that's what we are doing here. We're earning a yoga teacher degree. Now, you may just be pregnant and have no interest in actually teaching yoga, but I'm going to tell you something. I shouldn't say that. I'm going to suggest something for you to think about and contemplate on your own. Being able to lead is being able to lead, whether it's a yoga class or a board meeting. Leadership is leadership, in my opinion. You know, whether you're in the grocery store and a shelf breaks and you're the one that sort of says, okay, children, stand back, you know, and then saying to someone else like, hi, can you get the store manager and tell them that there's this information? You know, like even sometimes in an emergency or weird things happen, like leadership is leadership, and those skills translate everywhere, whether there's a problem on the bus, you are trying to get the next promotion at work, or, you know, let's say you want to teach a yoga class. Maybe you're not a yoga teacher, but maybe you're pregnant, you're going to have kids, and maybe for Girl Scouts, they want to earn the yoga badge, so you can teach it. So anyway, so when you finish this course, you're going to have a go-to warm-up. It's a 4-sequence warm-up that's just easy, and it's going to be routine. And then you are going to have 5 yoga sequences that are pretty routine for you. And those 5 yoga sequences will incorporate our 45 signature poses. Each sequence will have 9 new poses, and so 9 times 5 is 45. So with those 5 sequences, you will cover 9 unique poses in each one of those sequences, so that will cover 45 poses. So when you finish, you're going to have sort of 6 go-to routines, 1 warm-up, 5 sequences, and those 6 go-to routines will incorporate all of our 45 Share Method signature poses. Maybe they're the best poses, maybe they're the worst poses. Why do we have 45 signature poses? Because our method was designed for incarcerated women and also pregnant high school girls, so that they could graduate from high school with a vocation that respects their mind, body, and soul. And also for incarcerated women, should they be released, they could have a vocation that respects their mind, body, and soul. These individuals can become content providers or get jobs with us, or we also have relationships with other yoga studios for them to get jobs. The beauty of online is that it doesn't really matter if someone has a criminal record or not. Pretty much everybody has a phone these days. Even destitute people, even homeless people go to homeless phone charging stations, I found. So pretty much everybody has a phone, which means everybody can get a job that's legal if they want to, if they have this degree. So that is what we are geared to. And for everybody else, I know we have a lot of doctors that are part of our program and other professionals. I'm a lawyer by trade also, so I sort of get it. For everybody else, it works too, because we're rooted in fundamentals. And sort of in yoga, we say, like, if you're based in truth, like, you're always protected by the truth. That's like a yogic saying, you'll always be protected in truth. When we focus on fundamentals, you just can't go wrong. For our super, super experienced instructors, we have some instructors, they know more about prenatal than I'll ever know, but they've just been busy doing real work and not bothering themselves with these Yoga Alliance credentials. But now we offer our program for free to yoga instructors, saying that, you know, why should they pay with both their time and money? And the yoga instructors are giving back to our organization through Karma Yoga programs. So for those yoga instructors, it's easy for them, and they've actually taught me a lot through their training, but they said that they still get a benefit out of our program because it's almost meditative for them. Some of our postures through the repetition, it's so routine for these experienced instructors that they actually get into a deep meditative state. So that's pretty cool. So, you know, anyone can get anything out of this. So sorry for all the chit chat, but basically you can think of if 52 weeks seems daunting or 52 lessons seems daunting, you can think about it as 12 weeks or 12 lesson units, and it's a buffet. It's on demand. So look at the buffet and take what you want. And this section is pregnant and powerful, and we want you to feel awesome and powerful. So with that, I am going to slow it down one bit, and start with a meditation and give you a real yoga class. So one of our students, I couldn't believe it, we're almost done with training, and she said that she's never been to a yoga class before. And Yoga Alliance tells us that the classes we provide for you, in order for them to count, they shouldn't be a general yoga class. They should be a teacher training. So a lot of times in class, I'm talking to you like I am now, like a lecture. But it's important to actually have been to a yoga class, so you can experience that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of evaporate what all the nuts and bolts that we've been talking about, and I'm going to give a mock 1 hour yoga class for prenatal, and I'm going to still review the items that we need to review, such as our go-to warm-up that I said you'll know, like, again, you'll have 6 routines mastered. I don't know, the European way, the American way. We're multilingual here at ShareLove.Fund, so we'll go through everything to date that we've covered, so it'll still be a review, but it'll also have more of a feeling of a regular yoga class. Not exactly, because I'm always wearing my teacher training hat, because teacher training is my passion. I'm really interested in cultivating people to be there, to fulfill their full potential, and yoga teacher training is a tool to do that. It integrates the mind, body, and soul, and whether you take this to be a yoga teacher or you take this just to have like one step closer to total self-mastery, that's your decision, that's your journey, but that's really what my passion is. It's really, really, really about you, and yoga is just a tool to harness the best you. And the last thing I'll say is I always tell people, look, if eating French fries made us awesome, then I wouldn't be teaching yoga, I would be teaching eating French fries. But to the best of my knowledge, yoga is the tool that I become aware of that can completely help guide someone to get their A game on. And then with the beauty of Yoga Alliance, we have accredited degrees. And so we can, for someone who's down and out, or a high school kid who's not college bound, we can actually use this accredited process to turn people from wards of the state into tax-paying citizens. That makes our whole community safer for everyone. It helps everyone. It's sort of like the expression, we're only as good as our weakest link. Let's just bring ourselves up, and in bringing ourselves up, let's just bring everyone else up with us. So anyway, I'm going to stand up and kind of sit down and mock the class. Hi everyone, welcome to this prenatal 1 hour class. And I would like to invite everyone to take a seat on their mat in Sukhasana or easy seat. You may feel more comfortable on a block or a bolster, and I will invite you to get one. You can sit on a textbook, you can sit on a pillow, a blanket. You don't need fancy things. Yoga was invented before bolsters were invented, so it's not necessary. As a pregnant person, you might feel more comfortable to do a wide-legged straddle. You might feel more comfortable to do a bent-legged, wide-legged straddle. It's sometimes when we're pregnant, we feel the urge to move around, and sometimes your body's telling you that because it's necessary for blood flow. Let's take a few breaths together in a position that's comfortable for you. Lifting up your shoulders, dropping them down. Breathing in and out, in and out, in and out. A few gentle reminders of what distinguishes a prenatal class from a regular yoga class. In a regular yoga class, there's no restriction on laying on the belly, but in a prenatal class, we'll never put all our weight on the belly. In a regular yoga class, there's no restriction for how long you can lay on your back. But in a prenatal yoga class, because of the weight on the circulatory system, it actually could be dangerous for a pregnant woman to lay too long on her back. So definitely consult a doctor or medical professional. We're not here to give any medical advice, but when we do lay on our back, we give a gentle reminder or an option to modify for a pregnant person to lay on their side, and we try to not lay on the back too long. In general, when you're pregnant, and this is not medical advice, this is just like mom to mom advice. In general, when you're conscious, you will naturally move off of your back when it's not safe to be on your back anymore. That's why, like when you fall asleep, you don't injure yourself in case like you're unconscious, like your body knows. And generally, the tragedies that happen when people are on their back, it's because of a medical professional maybe didn't know in a hospital procedure, and they were on anesthesia. And anyway, so in general, like when you are cognizant, even in sleep, you'll move. So anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. The third thing that we're careful of in prenatal is twisting. So in a previous video, I said, you know, a rule of thumb is to think of yourself as like a robot, like, or a Lego. A Lego can't, like if I was wearing a white t-shirt, wringing it out, that would be a torque of my upper body, which is not allowed. But if I was a Lego and my legs could spin around and my upper body could spin around, but I couldn't twist my middle, that's what we're going for when we're pregnant. So I like to sometimes like use my hands like a robot, like we can like put the whole thing this way, or like the whole thing this way. Yeah, like not really what I did, but really the hips. So really like connecting. Yeah, I think I like to, by holding your knees, you can kind of make sure the whole unit kind of goes together. So yeah, just try to not twist. So anyway, so those three things: no laying on the stomach, careful on the back, and side to side is okay. Vertical and back bends are okay, but twists, we have to really like keep the unit together if we're going to do it. We can't twerk. Okay, so with that, we are going to start with a little meditation. Pregnancy is often a time of stress and anxiety. There's a metamorphosis going on in the body. And yoga teaches us tools to deal with anxiety and stress. And one of the tools is to not fight it. In yogic thought, the idea is that when we try to force thoughts away, they come back and manifest themselves in sort of bigger and deeper ways. And so yogic thought is to observe the thoughts and to try to not react to them. And the conscious realization of knowing that our reactions are deliberate choices of where to put our energy. And if something annoys us and then we react to it and we give it more time and energy, then we're sort of exacerbating the problem. So with that, I invite you to take a comfortable seat on the floor or in a chair, and gently close your eyes. Begin to become aware of your breath. Bring your attention to your nose and notice the air as it comes in and goes out. Take a deep breath in and release it slowly. Take 3 more deep breaths. Allow your body to relax and adapt your breathing rhythm. Notice the sounds in and out of the room. These sounds are not distractions, but simply an expression of what is happening in your surroundings. Notice them and continue to breathe deeply and let your body continue to relax. And you may want to make small adjustments here. Put your neck side to side. Is your mind wandering? It's okay for your mind to move from one thought to another. Slowly focus your attention back to your breath. Notice how your chest is rising as you breathe in and gently falling as you breathe out. Make each inhale deep until your lungs cannot accommodate any more air. And don't hold your breath. When you're pregnant, it's important to not have sudden or stressful breaths, but just try to think of maximizing your potential and maximizing your release within your own potential, within your own range. You're just exploring the boundaries of your range, but not trying to force anything. Just almost like if you're walking into a dark room with a flashlight, taking a step at a time, seeing where the back wall is and seeing where the front wall is. How much further does this go? You're just exploring the perimeters of your lung capacity, but not forcing it. And then breathe out, completely allowing all the air out. So again, we're still going to breathe in and out fluidly. We're really focusing on the exhale, thinking, I'm pregnant and powerful. I'm pregnant, breathing in all that you are and exhaling and powerful. Or think something else that invigorates you. Critical thinking, decision making, these are key. It's not what I provide as only a suggestion, as a guide. I'm a buffet. Take what you want, disregard what you don't. Feel empowered. So we're going to breathe in. I'm pregnant, exhale, and powerful. Focusing on those long exhales. If you feel dizzy or lightheaded, that's not a good sign, and you should move around, adjust your breath, drink water, and figure out how to not feel dizzy and lightheaded. focusing on your breathing, and feel your mind. If you feel your mind wandering, gently guide it back to your breath. Focus on your breathing. Breathe in deeply. Breathe out gently. Release all the expectations you are holding on for this practice. Your only responsibility at this moment is to consciously breathe in and slowly release your breath. Let go of all judgments that you hold in this meditation about whether you are being perfect or not. You can breathe in, I am pregnant, and exhale, and powerful. I am pregnant 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 and powerful. And for those in the back row, I am pregnant and powerful. As you breathe in, notice your belly rise And as you breathe out, notice your belly fall. You can put a hand on your belly. And you can think, I'm pregnant and powerful. And maybe gloat a little bit in that realization. Allow yourself to relax and be present in this moment. You can think about presence as if you're pregnant now, like I am pregnant now. And I am powerfully grounded in this moment. And right now, I'm pregnant. And right now, I'm centered and powerful. And really think about this pregnant and powerful. You can roll forward and back. Really owning that pregnancy, owning that power. Now take 3 deep breaths. When you are ready, gently open your eyes and move your body slowly. Feel your surroundings around you. And take a moment to recognize how you feel. Do you feel different before or after the meditation? Was it difficult? Was it boring? Was it insightful? These are observations that can help you develop your own meditative practice. Taking note of what resonates with you and building on that. From Sukhasana, a comfortable seated position, we will do a few stretches to the side to open up the ribs, and we'll begin our warm-up. Now, prenatal as discussed, we won't twist, but we can bend. From here, we'll do our 4-pose warm-up series. 5 if we count cat-cow as 2 poses. And so we'll start in Sukhasana, and we will go through tabletop to cat-cow, really warming up the spine. It is prenatal safe to draw the belly button down to the mat. Tailbone high, belly button low. And this is the second pose of our warm-up. Second or third if cat-cow is 2. This will be our mini go-to warm-up series. And you can build on this warm-up as you want. Variations of cat-cow to increase the stretch is to lean a hip to one side and to kind of do an around the world. If it is too intense on your wrists, I will show you our next pose. So our next pose is downward puppy. It's not really a real pose, but it's a hybrid. If you need more space for the belly pregnant, you can widen the knees. And it's a cross between child's pose, which has our bottom on our heels. And it's a cross between child's pose with our arms out and downward dog with our legs up. So it's sort of like it's in between the child's pose and the downward dog. So we call it downward puppy. So here you can put your forehead down to the mat. If your forehead is uncomfortable, you can put a blanket and really lengthen the fingertips long. And think about your spine being long, like a wedge of cheese. And really stretch under the armpits. You can put your head from one side to the other. And we'll take a few breaths here. From here, we'll go down to child's pose. In child's pose, you can have your knees widened and come down. If you need more space for the belly, you can have a block or bolster, or rest your head on your arms, makes a little more space. And in general, I won't teach with props because I've showed them to you in an earlier video. You know it's offered at the buffet. But I really try to teach the lowest common denominator. So if you are traveling, you have nothing with you, you can still do this practice. All you need is you. Nobody makes money off of people being independent.
So everyone's trying to say, you need a block, you need a bolster, you need this healthy drink, you need these fancy clothes. Well, actually you need sleep, and that's free. And nobody profits from that, because when you're sleeping, you're not shopping. And when you're not shopping, somebody's not getting something. So sleep is number one. Water actually happens to be free, but they've convinced us otherwise. Sleep and water, that's really what you need. And breath, you definitely need to breathe.
Then throw in some passionate interest in your life, some creativity, and you're golden. And none of that costs anything. So we'll come back and we'll do this stretch series again. We won't go back into Sukhasana until the end, but we're going to do this a little more quickly, and we'll do it 4 more times. So cat, cow, downward puppy, child's pose, putting the right cheek down. Inhale, come up to tabletop, cat, cow. This time we're going to lean back a little, lean forward a little, go up to cat, lean back a little, lean forward a little, come into downward puppy, and child's pose, putting our right cheek down. Inhale, back to tabletop, and we'll do cat and cow, but we're gonna really lean to this side, really stretch this side body. And your own body, try to kind of move around to where you feel the stretch. Sharp shooting pain is never good, but try to get something out of this. So if this is your point of tension, then hold it. If this is your point of tension, hold it. If your wrists are bothering you, then just keep it moving and wrap it up. From there, we'll go back to downward puppy and child's pose with our right cheek down. Invigorated, we come back up to tabletop, and for our last round, we are going to, first we'll do our cat-cow, and then we're going to move it on the other side. Back to downward puppy, and back to child's pose. Here we'll take 3 breaths to honor that our warm-up is complete. And we'll come back to easy seat to conclude our warm-up. Now I invite you to rise, and we are going to review. We're going to start with the basic Sun Salutation A. So this is a wonderful mini routine that you could start every day with, just like making your bed, and whatever happens in your day, you got some sort of practice in. Just like a dog in the morning does its dog stretch. What if in the morning we did a 2-minute stretch? So we'll actually time it and see how long this took. Okay, so basic Sun Salutation A, we start in Tadasana. Inhale, arms up to upward salute, shoulders down. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half bend, step your right leg back into plank, your left leg. Hold plank, wrist below the shoulders. Because it's a prenatal class, we're going to skip knees, chest, chin. Put our toes back and come up. to up dog. From up dog, we're gonna lower to Cobra. From Cobra, we push back to down dog. And from down dog, we are going to take our right foot, step it between our legs, our left foot, step it between our legs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half bend. Inhale, I am pregnant and powerful. And exhale, Sun Salutation is complete. Let's do it on the other side. So that took 1 minute, by the way. So it is possible if you don't step back into the plank with one leg, if you just like equally step back into the plank with both feet, it is possible to do that routine in 1 minute, and that is a daily yoga practice that literally everyone could do. I mean, I don't want to put anyone in danger, so definitely consult a doctor, use your own judgment, but I'm pretty sure you could mouthwash. Do that while you have the mouthwash going on if you're literally don't have 10 seconds in your life. Okay, it's just a matter of prioritizing, right? Okay, inhale, we'll do the Sun Salutation on the other side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half bend. Exhale, down to plank on the left side. From plank, we're going to skip knees, chest, and chin because we don't think it's prenatal safe. Then we are going to do a substitution in the prenatal class of up dog. From up dog, we're gonna lower to Cobra. If you are really large, you can, if you're further along in your pregnancy, you can put a blanket on your hips so you have some space. From Cobra, we push up to down dog. Down dog, you can bend your knees or lift up your heels. The point is to have your back straight. From down dog, we're gonna bring our left knee in, put it through our hands, put our right leg forward to forward fold. Exhale, inhale, half bend. Inhale all the way up. I am pregnant and powerful. Sun Salutation A is complete. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do Sun Salutation A, integrating all the new poses that we learned in the first 12 weeks, besides for the warm-up, which we already did. The first 12 weeks was the warm-up, and it was also 5 additional poses in addition to the warm-up. Okay, so I'll come on this side of the mat for that. I have to switch sides because so I'm not just looking on one side. Okay, inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half bend. Exhale, we'll bring the right leg back and the left leg back to plank. From plank, I just want to start that over. Okay, inhale. I apologize, but I just want to get the order of, I'm going to switch up the order of the 5 poses we learned so it's a better flow. After we learned lunge in week 10, but I'm going to do lunge as sort of the first new pose because it makes the flow better. So, sorry, this is live, so live and unedited, so you get to see that you don't have to be perfect and you still can be a yoga teacher. So, okay, inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half bend. Exhale, right leg back. So we are here in a low lunge. We're doing low lunge as one of our poses because we were modifying and not doing revolve lunge. I'm just not even going to show revolve lunge. It's similar, but I don't even want to show it in case people are watching without volume. I don't want anyone to do anything dangerous in prenatal class. So we have low lunge as a modification for revolve lunge. Okay, from here, sorry, gosh, I keep on messing up. I think I'm just gonna do that. I want to make a good flow, and I think what we're gonna do, sorry, we'll come back to plank, we'll do down dog, then we'll come into the lunge after the down dog. So I apologize. Okay, but you know what? Compassion is key, right? Okay, so throw me a bone. It's one of those days. Okay, but we're gonna, three's the charm, we're gonna get it right. Okay, inhale, arms up, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half bend. Okay, inhale, half bend. Okay, exhale, we step a leg back. We step the other leg back. Then what we are going to do is we're going to skip knees, chest, chin. We're going to go to up dog. From up dog, we're going to go to Cobra. Now we're getting it. Okay, from Cobra, we come back to down dog. From down dog, we lift our right knee in and bring it between our hands. One of our poses from the first 12 weeks is low lunge. This is low lunge. Really, our signature pose is revolve lunge, but low lunge is a modification for that. That's prenatal safe. From low lunge, we come in to warrior two. We're pregnant and powerful. It's not about how many times you fall down. It's about how many times you get up. So thank you for bearing with me while I stumbled, but got back up, and you got back up with me, so bless you for that. From warrior two, pregnant and powerful, we lean back to reverse warrior. From reverse warrior, straighten the front leg, and we do triangle. From triangle, we come down to extended side angle. From extended side angle, we come back to the place we started. This is the first and last of the 5 pose series, low lunge. This is a review from the first 12 weeks. From low lunge, we step back into downward dog. From downward dog, we continue with our right leg, stepping it forward between our feet. Exhale, inhale, half bend. Inhale all the way up, and pregnant and powerful, exhale. Now we're going to do that on the other side. Just gonna grab a sip of water, please. Hydrate, and make yourself comfortable. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half bend. Exhale, step your left foot back. Step your right foot back. Strong in plank. I'm pregnant and powerful. Toes down. Up dog. I'm pregnant and powerful. Cobra. I'm crouched and pregnant and powerful. Exhale. Down dog. Spine straight, tailbone up. I'm pregnant and powerful. Left leg into the chest. Engage the stomach. Put it through the feet. Low lunge. One of our 5 poses we're reviewing from the first 12-week unit. Low lunge is a modification that's pregnancy safe for revolve lunge, which I'm not going to show because it's not pregnancy safe. Engage the core muscles. We're going to hit warrior 2. The warrior series is called warrior because it's powerful. Pregnant and powerful. Inhale. Reverse warrior. Our third pose. We had low lunge, warrior 2, reverse warrior. Then we have triangle. Our 4th pose. I just want to get like the alignment right. triangle. From triangle, we have extended side angle. You can come down or not. Extended side angle is the fifth pose. From extended side angle, we come back to low lunge. We come back to down dog. And we walk it up, forward fold, half forward fold. Inhale, arms up, and come down. So we're going to do that another time on each side, but a little more fluid. And that practices your go-to sequence that you learned from the first unit. And then that will complete the review, and then we'll start the sequence for the second unit. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half bend. Exhale, right leg to plank. From plank, up dog. From up dog, cobra. From cobra, down dog. From down dog, right knee in, step it up to low lunge. Low lunge, warrior two. Warrior two, reverse warrior. Reverse warrior, triangle. Triangle, extended side angle. Extended side angle, low lunge. Low lunge, downward dog. Downward dog, right knee in, bring it up, forward fold, half bend. Inhale, I'm pregnant and powerful and did warrior two like a champ. Exhale, other side. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half bend. Left leg back, right leg back. Make it, or don't do that, but gentle, but make it strong. Engage the stomach muscles into plank. Toes down, up dog. Lower it, cobra. Down dog. Left leg into chest. Step it through to lunge. From lunge, engage your core. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Triangle. Extended side angle. Lunge, low lunge. Down dog. Forward fold. Half bend. Inhale. Exhale. So that is the series for the first 12 weeks. So now what we're going to do is we're going to just do the regular sun salutation, but we're going to add in the poses that we learned the second 12 weeks, which is instead of Revolve Triangle, we talked about a modification of sort of like a triangle lunge type thing. Then we talked about pyramid with the knee, head on the knee, and then warrior one is our pose of the week. So now we start building, we're gonna build out, so these are the first 3 poses of 9 new poses that will be part of the second sequence. So now we're going to practice 1/3 of the second sequence. So the first 3 weeks of the second sequence. So everything we did in the first sequence, that's just like a go-to routine. Your warm-up is a go-to routine. And this is, now we're working on building our third go-to routine. It's not going to be built by the end of this class. It's going to take 6 more classes to build it. Okay. Inhale. You'll have the final review of this in week 22. Every week ending in 2, week 2, 12, 22, 32, 42, 52. Those are all review weeks where we do a sequence. Week 2, you did the sun salutation sequence. Week 12, we learned the sequence that we just did. And week 22, we'll finish this sequence that we're working on. Okay, inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half bend. Exhale, the right leg back into plank. From plank, up dog. From up dog, cobra. From cobra, we are going down to down dog. From down dog, we're going to bring our right leg in and we're going to step our leg forward. And so I'm going to just, okay, look, for revolve triangle, we are not going to revolve. So this is the pose we're going to do, sort of like a modified revolve triangle. Then we are going, for modified revolve triangle, we are like here, maybe we'll have a back straight, and then we'll exhale, bending our knee if you need to do pyramid. Pyramid, we want sort of our forehead resting on our knee. If you can have your legs straight, all the better. I don't have that flexibility. So pyramid. From pyramid, we come up and we end the new poses of the series with the power pose, Warrior One. Warrior One is our pose of the week. So we nailed it. From Warrior One, we come back down. We step our right foot back to down dog. Step our right foot forward, our left foot forward, forward fold, half bend, inhale, up, exhale, down. Okay, let's do that on the other side. Inhale, arms up, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half bend, exhale, the left leg back. Right leg back, plank, up dog, cobra, down dog. Inhale the left leg forward, put it between your hands. Then we are going to, and sorry, I'm like, today is not my day, right? So instead of revolve triangle, we're going to sort of do like almost like a straight triangle. In the class we introduced this, we use blocks here. So we're gonna do something like this. So say a revolve triangle, we're just gonna kind of triangle our legs and kind of go forward with the flat back. Then we exhale, bend our knee, and get a stretch like this in pyramid. And for pyramid, we come up and we hit that power pose, Warrior One. From Warrior One, we can kind of come back sort of to pyramid, then maybe even like a little sneak flashback to lunge. Then we'll come back to down dog, left leg in the chest, step it forward, exhale, inhale, half bend, inhale all the way up and pregnant, powerful. I did Warrior One on both sides. Exhale, Tadasana. Okay, so let's do that another time on each side just to cement it in. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half bend. Exhale, right leg back. Left leg back, plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, cobra. Inhale, down dog. Right leg into chest, through the hands. Modification for revolve triangle. We're kind of going to do with a straight back here. Then what we're going to do is bend our knees, pyramid. Inhaling, engaging our core, coming up to Warrior One, our power pose. Exhale, down dog. Inhale our knee forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half bend. Inhale even more. Upward salute. Exhale, Tadasana. Let's do the other side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half bend. Exhale, left leg back. Right leg back. Up dog. Cobra. Down dog. Bring the left knee in through that hands. Straighten the legs. A modification for Revolve Triangle is sort of this like straight leg forward lunge type thing. We bend our knee, or we try to get our head to our knee. So this is curved back, is pyramid. The difference between this and this is the back is curved. If you can straighten your knee, that's better. I'm only bending my knee because limited flexibility. So the idea is that the head is on the knee. The idea is not to bend the knee. From here, we do the power pose, warrior one. From warrior one, we come back down through it to down dog. Left leg in to our hands. The other one, forward fold. Half bend. Inhale all the way up. I'm pregnant and powerful. I did the new sequence on both sides. Exhale. So now let's do the first Sun Salutation sequence and the second Sun Salutation sequence, which is a partial. We haven't learned the whole thing yet, so we're going to do the first 12-week sequence, and then we're going to do the first third of the second 12-week sequence. So whether if you're like a curriculum junkie, that's great information for everyone else. You can just follow along and you're going to get a workout and don't worry about it. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half bend. Right leg back to plank. Left leg back to plank. Up dog. Cobra. Down dog. Right leg in through the hands. Low lunge as a modification for revolved lunge. Boom. Warrior two, our power pose. Exhale. Reverse warrior. Inhale. Inhale, triangle. Exhale. Extended side angle. Come back to down dog. Right knee in, left. Inhale, half bend, all the way up. And exhale. Let's do now, so that was the first sequence on one side, and now we're going to link it to our partial sequence before switching sides. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half bend. Exhale, right leg back, left leg back, plank. Up dog, cobra. Down dog. Right knee in, and we come to this modification for a revolved triangle where we have the straight back. Bend the knee for pyramid. From pyramid, we engage our core, and we come up to warrior one. Exhale. Down dog. Right knee in, step up, left leg, inhale, half bend, inhale, up, exhale. Now with that, we did that complete sequence on one side, so now we're going to do the complete sequence on the other side, linking the completed, all the poses we've learned to date, except our warm-up. Inhale, arms up, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half bend. Exhale, left leg back to plank. From plank, up dog. From up dog, cobra. Cobra, down dog. Okay, so here, left leg in. Bring it through to our hands. Instead of revolve lunge, which is not prenatal safe, we stay in low lunge. From low lunge, we hit the power pose, warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, triangle. Exhale, reverse side angle. From reverse side angle, we come down to low lunge. Down dog. Left leg in, through the hands, other one, forward fold. Half bend, inhale, come up, exhale. Now we do it again, doing the second sun salutation with the three poses from the second unit. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half bend. Exhale, right leg. Exhale, back to plank. Okay, from plank we go to up dog. I'm totally losing track today. I don't know what the deal is. Okay, from up dog we have Cobra. Okay, wait, sorry. We just did the back, so, okay, so now, yes, so now I think we do the second side. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, we will go from down dog, left knee in, and we're going to do this triangle, and then the pyramid with our head, and then come up to warrior one. So I apologize, I'm super having an off day. I think we completed on both sides, not 100%. Exhale, arms down, and down dog. Bring the left knee into chest, step it up, exhale, inhale, arms up, and bring it down. So, because I'm not 100%, if we did it, everything is online, all the poses, and I just want to take a minute to stretch you out because stretching is really, really key. Let's just take a minute to go on our backs for a second. Exhale. You can come into happy baby, grabbing the big toes. That feels good. Making a little space for the belly. And you can just rock the spine out side to side. We learned a lot, and you're really building strong sequencing skills through these classes, and that can serve you in your own practice as well. So here we will just release. You can hold the back of your head, bring your neck into your chest, and then just try to really elongate the back of your neck, trying to make connection with the mat. Trying to have your tailbone long. And it takes a few minutes for a release to happen. If it feels deeper, to kind of grab your legs in a different way, you can keep rocking back and forth. Really massage out the back, not twisting, but rocking. And taking a few breaths here to honor your practice. The hips are really stubborn, so it takes a while. Here, being one whole unit, we're gonna roll to the side and take a few breaths here. Don't come up too fast because we don't want anyone to get lightheaded. You can wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. And when you're ready, come up to a comfortable seated position. And here we're just gonna do, we're gonna end in double pigeon, just for a minute on each side. This is a hip opener stretch, and in prenatal, the hips can be really tight. I know certainly my hips are tight, and I'm not, and I'm doing yoga every day. So this is something that you can do while you're reading a book, while you're at the computer. So often we think that we have to like stop everything and eat healthy, or stop everything and work on a work project, or stop everything and do this yoga degree. What if we made the degree fit in with our regular life? What if we made eating healthy fit in with our daily schedule? What if we were able to set some boundaries with work, not be afraid of being fired, and just kind of set boundaries and make it work with our personal life? I think the more we can build routines that integrate all the aspects we want to achieve in life, then that's a way to sort of decrease stress by increasing fluidity between transitions. So maybe you don't have an hour and a half to watch this yoga video, but maybe you can work on your laptop on the floor for 5 minutes on each side in double pigeon, and maybe that gives you the benefits that you need. And that's a way to kill two birds with one stone. Let's shake it out, and then the advantage of yoga is we get to be symmetrical. So let's just do double pigeon on the other side. Taking a few breaths, being conscious of where we feel tight. You can do the hula also when you're pregnant. That's not a twist, because the whole sort of ribs and belly button and hips are moving together. And we'll just take a few closing breaths here. You're pregnant and powerful. You are pregnant and powerful. You're pregnant and powerful. Thank you for your time. It's a gift to teach you. I appreciate any questions, comments. We aim to please, so please give us feedback so that we can get our A game on to help you get your A game on. Namaste.